go into the supplement store and ask him to help me survive a training camp. And he said that I need my aminos. I've got my shark cartilage joint juice.
Shark cartilage joint juice?
I guess it's good for your joints or something. I don't really buy into it, but I guess apparently I do buy into it.
Yes.
And then I've got my glutamine. This is alpha ketoglutarate, which is some sort of, it's like a building block of your muscles for recovery. And then I just have a whole bunch of ibuprofen because I'm always in pain. And I'm not good at taking pills at all, so it normally takes me the whole hour drive to
swallow them? Oh my gosh.
My walkout song is I Can't Wait by New Shoes.
Yeah.
All y'all, Mr. Mike Tyson flow uppercut. All y'all. Alliance Training Center, Chula Vista, California. Dope. I don't go out and try to fight people, you know, or I don't fight because I'm upset. I don't even really like fighting. I just do it because it's what I'm good at, you know. Well, every fight starts on the feet. There's boxing and kickboxing. And people don't like, if you kick hard, they don't like blocking it anymore. You know what I mean? So the whole point is it's like mental, like, yeah. Oh crap, like I don't want to get hit by that anymore. And then from there, you know, the other guy gives you forward pressure and you have to clinch up and you start wrestling. In MMA, in fighting, you can also utilize the tie clinch, which is where you like hold the other person's head down like this. They'll throw knees or elbows, so it's like a little bit more vicious than just wrestling, because in wrestling you don't strike. It's just about getting a better position and taking the other guy down. What makes a good fighter is someone who can, okay, they'll wrestle for a second and then they'll go to tie clinch and like land some shots and then go back to wrestling, you know. This guy Brandon Vera, he's like a UFC vet. He's been in the UFC for a long time, and we're kind of buddies. And he trains down at the same gym that I train at. But he was sitting like 4 rows outside of the cage, and I was in tie clinch, and so I landed a knee, and he was standing up like, "Don't let that go, AJ." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Thanks, Brandon." So I held on to that, but it gets really complex at that point. There's so many different things you can do. And then one thing that is really underrated in cage fighting is using the fence. You can take people down on the fence, you can control them on the fence, or you can, if your back is on the fence, you can, you know, kind of relax if you're better than the other person. Here he is, just kind of walking me down. That's when I kicked him. Yeah. And then, yeah, he just kept coming, overhand right, just clipped me, and I didn't get knocked out. I just, you know, it's like it's a flash knockout, and so, but I don't. It is what it is, and you just got to accept it for that. Don't make the same mistake next time.
Right. Is this the first fight you lost? Yeah. So how did that like feel to lose?
the worst part, I think, was when they gave me one check, which is just the show money. And you know, I would get like the show money and then the win money. And my brother said he saw the look on my face, like I just felt like a failure. And then after that, you know, you have to walk around and thank, because a lot of people came out to support, and you have to walk around and like, you can't apologize like, I'm sorry you had to watch that, you know, because people are like, oh no, blah blah blah, sick fight, nah, screw that guy. But it doesn't matter what anybody says, you know. I thought that I was never gonna lose, you know. But it's like an eye-opener, and you have to learn from things like that. Because I'm just gonna look better in my next fight, you know. And that's pretty much all. That's what matters more than your record is how you looked. Do people want to watch you fight? If no one wants to watch you fight, then who's gonna pay? You know. And I think all my fights are pretty dope. So I guess.
Day. Well, I teach kickboxing in Irvine, and two of my students fought on Saturday in Palm Springs, and so I go out there and you know, corner my fighters, and then afterwards there's this guy. I'm wearing this hat. There's this guy in the stands, and he's like, oh, like blah blah blah, where'd you get that hat? And I was like, oh, it's this company called Jocko. They have a whole like Filipino line. And I'm on the Jocko website, like I did their their catalog or whatever, and then of course the guy's next question is, oh, is there a website? Like, is there something I can do to buy some of this stuff? And I was like, oh man, like yeah. He pulls out his phone right in front of me, and I was like, oh, it's JockoClothing.com, and like I told him. And I waited for the page to make sure that he got the right page, and I just like walked away real slow, you know. And it was him and his lady, and we're standing next to like a group of my other training partners and stuff like that. And afterwards, they come back to me and my training partners, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you should have seen their reaction." The guy was like, "Was that him? Is that him?" And I guess his lady was like really mad at him, like, "Oh, you didn't even know who he was? Like, that's AJ, blah blah blah." It's hilarious, you know, because I'm not big time at all, you know, but it's like the little things that